Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We finished our little excursion in the Raktik Greatwood and at the Katana Ravel, so we're going to be speaking with Ishtola and probably heading back to the Crystarium, I would imagine. Although we learned naught of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbough. Might I trouble you to come with me? Ah, okay, we're not going straight back. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Bye, ladies. See you soon. To Slitherbough. So yeah, we gained a little bit more insight into the uses of the Echo, and specifically how the sorceress who's buried in that tomb had access to it herself, which was something of a revelation. But then again, I suppose it's not inconceivable that there were people who used the Echo before the races of Eorzea had access to it. We can't be the only ones. Gaiko, it's so good to see you. Likewise. You've arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It will take only a minute. Okay, I guess we're staying for tea. Sigh. My apologies, Gaiko. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. One second, we're just going to try... Right. I've turned something off on my mixer, because I think there's something wrong with my sound at the moment. That might have just screwed up the entire recording, but never mind. I say work, but it's rather more a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbough from top to bottom. If you would be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Askir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. What the hell? We're cleaning your room. Are you taking the piss? Unless we're looking for something really, really important, I'm not best pleased. A broom for Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It is old but sturdy and sure to suffice. Okay. I have a broom. Excuse me. I trust Askir was able to find a broom for us. Yeah. This well-worn broom has seen many a spring and summer in Slitherbough. Swishing and sweeping, sweeping and swishing. Okay. Well-worn. Good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right, anyway, it's time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. Okay. You didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather it will be. Ahem. Time to rise, to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. Well, there's a good way to force something else to do your work for you. In this one particular respect, I've no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. The secret's out. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything's fine, I assure you. It's been a long day, is all. I see. Ishtola, thank goodness you're still here. Hello. Alphanord, I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Norvrandt in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. Ah. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. Well, if he's an Ascian, it's probably not going to turn out well, is it? But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Ascian ploy, yes? They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherbough. Alice, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting. For all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. So, I believe we're about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be Warrior of Light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of woven oath. Then that is where we shall start our search. Righty-ho. Master Matoya. A warm bowl of stew will be awaiting your return. You and your bloody stew. I look forward to it. Right then. So we have our would-be Ardbert scouring the land for sin eaters to kill to impress the local population. But we know that he is in fact Elidibus. Or we suspect he's Elidibus. We don't know for certain. I'd say it's likely though. Very likely indeed. There's our Sinita. Hi guys. Did you kill it?
以前と比べると積み食いの数も減っていますから、すぐに見つけることができました。
これであとはアルバートを語るものを待つばかりだね。
そういえばサンクレットたちは無の大地の調査をしてるんじゃなかった？そっちは良かったの？
まだ調査中ではあるが、こっちも尋常じゃない事態だからな。一旦中断してでも力を貸すさ。
私も皆さんのお役に立てればとサンクレットについてきました。
やっぱりみんなが揃うと頼もしいわね。
ああ、戦いの可能性が否定できない以上、万全の布陣で臨みたいからね。
I might be mistaken, but it sounds like the voice actor for Alphanord has changed.
どうやら目当てのものも現れたようです。
Oh, he's here.
今度はこっちが一足遅かったようだな。
Yes, you have.
なあ、思い出さないか？俺たちが初めて出会った時のことを。お前が倒すべき蛮神を俺たちが先に倒しちまったよな。ラーバナとか言ったか。そういや、まだ礼を言ってなかった。俺はお前のおかげで蘇ることができたんだ。本当にありがとな。
Extend a friendly fist. Ask whether he wishes Seto were here. Hmm.
ああ。あいつはいいやつだった。
Okay, so you know who your old mount was, or you pretend to know. I wonder how much of this is information that he has from another source, or if he is actually Ardbert. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. Indeed, Ardbert.
なるほど。茶番はやめろということか。
Yeah.
まあ、君たちを騙せるとは思っていなかったがな。私はアシエン・エリディブス。
There we go.
エメトセルクの再現した街を歩んだであろう君たちにはこうも名乗れよ。
真なる人を導きし14人委員会の調停者であると。
聞かせてくれ。君の目的は何なんだ？
調停者として14人委員会の決議を成し遂げること。他のアシエンたちと同じだと思ってもらって構わない。
それをただの破壊活動とはもはや言うまい。私たちも君たちもそれぞれに守りたい人々がいて、だからこそ戦うのだとあの海底で知ったからだ。しかしエリディブス、せめて一度共に考えることはできないだろうか。エメとセルクが最後に彼に覚えていろと己の歩みを託してくれた意味を。
そうね。あの人がたどり着いた結末は、あなたにだって何かを伝えようとしているのではなくて、
エメとセルク。残念だよ。君らしくないことをしたものだ。宿願を達成するまでの長き道のりの中で誤った見識を持つ者がいれば、それを正すのも調停者の役目。エメとセルクの抱いた考えが私たちの歩みを止めようとするものであるならば、いかに彼の言葉でも私はそれを認めない。そもそもなり損ないの歴史を見てみる。100年前のアルバートたちのことですら都合よく解釈していたじゃないか。そして今、民は私の言葉一つで手のひらを返している。エメとセルクのことだって所詮は同じようなもの。
Easy.
お前たちはいつもそうだ。忘れ、謝り、その小さな手から何もかもこぼし続けている。そんな存在が私たちの何を覚えているというのだ。なり損ないであるお前たちと私たちの間には和解も理解もありえない。私はただ己が役目を成し遂げるのみだ。
待ちなさい。
思うところは多々あるが、ひとまず彼がエリディブスであることは確実となった。そしてその目的が世界の統合にあることも。
でも光の戦士たちの真実を広め、人々を扇動している理由までは分からずじまいだったわね。
ねえ、もう一度テンペストを訪れてみない？
I do. It's worth a shot.
今後エリディブスと戦うにしろ、再び言葉を交わすにしろ、現状ではまだ不確かなことが多すぎるわ。彼らが取り戻そうとしている分断前の世界についても、そしてエリディブス自身のことについてもね。だったら私たちから近づくべきではないかしら。エメとセルクが私たちにそうしたように。
しかし かの幻影都市は終末を迎える前の消えゆく幻。エメトセル君が我らに知らしめた以上の情報があるとは。
アーモロートについてはその意見に同意するわ。でも幻ではない本物の意向には調査の手が及んでいない。テンペストは広大よ。オンド族が住居としていたような意向がまだ残っていたとしてもおかしくないと思うの。
There's ought to be learned I want to know, for want of a better option, as long as you don't make me do any more chores. If there is ought to be learned, I want to know. For Ardbert.
新たな事実が見つかるといいわね。
だとしたらまずは新たな意向探しということだね。ここはテンペストをよく知るオンド族を頼りにしよ
う。And let us be off. What have we got? Oh, that lemon curd sarch tort. Pixie berry cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds nice as well. Yeah, we'll take the money. Right. Ooh. Nice. What item level have I got on these at the moment? Oh, damn it. Probably not going to be as good, but we'll take it anyway. Alphanord has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak with first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Okay, let's go and speak to the Ondo chieftain. Teleport. To the Ondo Cups. Tolshus Arth. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. You could not be more correct. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of what? Neri liver? They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon our kind. But do not be fooled, they care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. Well, you do, we're here now. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. That is a very good point. We certainly can't leave them like this. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Sounds like fun. Then we will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Yes, let's go. What's we got going on around here? Just lots of missions. Which I am saving for future job classes. Ooh. So hang on a minute. Is that area over there the Amarot that Emmett Selch dreamed up and it's just still there? Or is that where we're going to explore? And also, when if are the waters going to come back? Is what I'm trying to get out of my stupid mouth. Or have we permanently driven the water back from this area? My, aren't you an ugly one? Nope. Ah, okay. Is it through there? Could it possibly be this way? Yes. Bristly bag. Thrusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. I see. A clammy cask with an apple, an orange. On cursory sniff, you detect the faint aroma of fresh oranges, a far cry from the rather memorable scent of Miniri liver. Miniri. Don't know how to pronounce it. Bedraggled box. These boxes are filled with assorted vegetables. Liver is not a vegetable. Thanks, game. Then where on earth could these livers be? We've checked those three, haven't we? Let's have a nip up here. Aww. The shoebill is staring at Reen, just staring. I haven't forgotten why we're here, I swear, only this bird hasn't taken its eyes off me since I found it. I think it might be lonely. Aww. Or it's a demon. Anywhere else that they could be hiding? Ah, bulbous bag. Bet you that's where they are. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant! Are those them? Yes, they are. Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding collusion storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can't But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tolshisath. I can never pronounce that. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. No, quite not. Let's return. Oops, there's it. I think I might be going the wrong way. Oh no. This is fine. Oh, so we're nearly at the weekend again. Thursday while I'm recording this. And it's drawing ever closer to me taking a bit of a break and going to chill out in the countryside for a few days. And then the week after that, I'll be starting my new job. And hopefully earning enough more money to make it worthwhile being taxed more, which I think I whinged about in a previous episode, but won't go into that too much again. It does suck though, when you think about it. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm not immature enough to think that taxes don't have to be a thing, but ultimately it does present an unfortunate situation when you end up being taxed a hell of a lot more for earning more money. I'm relieved to see you unspeared. I'm glad to be unspeared myself. Oh, precious livers, I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Clusia in the Founder's Floor. Tell me, Tolshisath, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I am reminded of rumours I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Clusian warehouses. The perpetrators entered in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realised what has happened. The Ulmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question then is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We've seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning, its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason why they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. The Queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might safely... Why am I saying safely? That's not in that sentence. Is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers. Those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarot, I would call upon the assistance of another. Alright, let's take the casting stuff. Are we going back to speak to Grenault, or whatever his name was? Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. Okay, back to Lakeland. Goodbye. Right, let's open up this coffer, see what's in it. Boom. So we got augmented crystarium earrings of casting. Oh, they are actually better. They're a lower item level. They've got an extra materia slot as well. Oh, they are better. Alright, that is good actually. They are a lower item level, but I don't think that really matters that much. What's that? 94? It's 88. Yeah, God, it's a lot better direct hit. Yeah, these are tons better. Extract the materia from these. Or retrieve it, should I say. It will probably restrict the type of materia I can put on the new items. Just check this is better. Yeah. Retrieve. And I guess we only got the one ring. So we can get rid of just one. Cool. Okie dokie. Right, anyway, sorry. Back to Lakeland. I think it's not too far away from there. Just across the water. Bum, bum. Yeah, I've not been feeling my best the last few days. Been feeling quite tired, a bit sort of fatigued and not unwell as such, but definitely very out of sorts. And it doesn't help the fact that there have been a few people at work who've not been feeling great. One of them actually mentioned that it could have been COVID. which isn't fantastic news, especially when you work in a place like a warehouse. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm taking all I'm taking all the precautions I can. I can take reasonably. There he's coughing. Yeah, taking all the precautions I can do reasonably and making sure I look after myself. But I don't feel feverish. I don't have a temperature. I don't have a persistent cough, although I have been coughing a little bit. I think that's just basically because, again, one of the problems in working in that kind of environment is you do tend to breathe in a lot of dust and bits and pieces that come up off the floor. It is amazing how much dirt and crap collects. Especially when you're brushing up around machinery and things like that. There's just so much stuff in the air. You know, in an ideal world, we'd all be wearing protective masks, but you try working, especially in the heat, with one of those things over your face. Oof. Not fun. Could it have been quicker to go to Fort Job? Maybe. It was sort of equidistant, really. Let's go and have another word with Bismarck. Alley-oop. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You've perfected your technique then. Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. This is going to go wrong, isn't it? Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned, truly. Oh hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Okay, let's see it. Okay, colour me impressed. He's done it. Incredible. Wait for it. Wait for it. Rianga. For the love of... Oh, mate. Never mind. Mine apologies. The technique requireth the purest of focus, and mine, 'twas lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fuath, and their aid. What? And with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired. Thancred. Oh. I wonder if this has got anything to do with deterioration in the source. It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell, though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative, a wonderful little invention I'm certain you'll agree. It's called a boat. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. Bugger off. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbours. I will not deny you. As before, you seek what sleeps beneath the sea. I will be your guide. Oh, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favour. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favour in kind. Regrettably, it is not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me naught. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Gaiko and I are more than capable of that. Yeah, thanks for the volunteering, again. With the Kojin's blessing, we have done it. We'll have done it within moments, and better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you the left. Now go. Yes, boss. I am in your debt. Yes, you owe me. Okay, I'm taking the left then, am I? My left, or... Hello? Oh, I can't jump. I've got to actually climb down. Oh no, I don't. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I can't fly, can I? Dearie me. Can I jump from here? Yes. Barnacle. Tenacious barnacle. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. Mm-hmm. Right. I gone past the ramp to get back up. Nope. It is right here. And back up we go. There's somebody else up here. Oh, I hear them. Oh, there they are. Hi. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Jolly good. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbours. I remember, a long time ago, another did this favour for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant your request. But first I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. Okay then. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Kalusha. That's all? I feel as though there were more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't. No, you mustn't. You mustn't push yourselves so. Please rest for me. Oh, all right, if you insist. You too, Gaiko. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hull anon. Old men indeed. How dare you? Sigh. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realises she's struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Okay then. Oh, this is a rather pleasant location. Excuse me. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! What's the matter? It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crustarium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much, no more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Yes, let's go and teach them a lesson for disturbing 3 old men in their repose. Nothing strikes fear into bandits like arriving on the back of a gorilla. You shall feel the might of Ufiti. What is happening? These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. The guards actually doing their jobs? Oh, it's you. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Hello. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honour of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognise your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. And on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less travelled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. Ah yes, that's what I said. I remember you, the excitable one. Sorry, sir. Got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. Name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrandt. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. You sound like a pair of adventurers to me. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Good work, men. Keep it up. Well, well. Future heroes are the first, do you think? Absolutely do. They want not for spirits. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us naught to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Oh, that's our rest over, boys. We'll take the crit. Beneath the surface. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we're all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hull now. Whatever you say, boss. I'd love to know when we get the final... Ooh, that's a world boss. Knuckle of E. Like a serpent horse. That is very cool. I'd have that as a mount. If I could. Where are we going? Split hull? Is that... Oh yeah, it's Norvrandt, isn't it? Not Norvrandt, I'm not talking about the Kalusia. Kalusia! I guess we can fly here, thank goodness. Has the music changed here? I think it has, you know. All are present. Now we need but to await Bismarck's coming. Ooh, I hear a whale. "'Tis time. Pray make ready." Oh, okay. Let's us head in with a party of NPCs. Take Gimasio. We'll go with Thancred and Urianga. A light party. Anamnensis anida. Well, well. To the depths. Oh, hello. Sneeze. Excuse me. Oh dear. Dead fish. Ooh. Wow. Oh, hey up. Steady on, Bismarck. Wow, this is so cool. Get closer to the front. Oh. More of them. More of them. Ooh, back to zipping through the water. Hire some creatures. Oh, quite interesting actually. Not stand near it though. I am a very big fan of the scenery flying by. Oops, it is he. The thing is, when it's pressed back, where does all this water go? There is some poor village on a coast somewhere that's just been completely blown away by a tidal wave. Imagine like the village in Final Fantasy X when Sin makes landfall. What the frigging hell is that? Catharsis. That's hideous. It's just called unknown. Oh, it's... I thought it said kill Catharsis then, but it says clear Catharsis. Oh, oh. Beating, eh? Shit. Why are there two of them now? Do we just focus on the one? Oh. Yeah, scrutinise this. Savage aim materia. Which way? This way? Nope. Not that way either. Must be this way. The Garden of Recollection. Ooh. Let's get rid of these. Squibs. Okay. Take out the leeches first, maybe. Here they come. Oh, that was a little bit of lag right there. Do not want server disconnect while I'm doing this. Or a more local internet connection problem. That would be also very terrible. Really have to use this on these two, but sod it, they're taking too long to kill. See if we've got time to use it on one more. Yeah, get one shot in. Ooh! Finally got a casting item. Are they any good? Not as good as what I have. But they would have done a little while ago. Oh no, they wouldn't have done. Never mind. Arrive at Doxa. Ah. What's this all about then? Visions of Eld attend us now. Ooh. Cyclops. Right, what's this guy capable of? Final verse, that sounds bad. There's channeling ether onto the floor. Don't. Are we? Oh god, right, okay, so we're not meant to be on either of those. I thought we had to choose a colour. There we go. Shit. Help, 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 help me. Help me! There we go. Noesis. Oh, this looks vaguely familiar. Let's get down there. Looks like a cross between the Camino cloning facility and the archives on Coruscant. Star Wars nerddom. I cancelled my Disney Plus subscription just to save a bit of cash. And I don't know whether I should resub for Andor, which is coming out soon. I think. I'm not as eager to watch that as I was to watch Obi-Wan, so kind of not as pressing a need to have the subscription. But there's some other stuff on Disney that I ended up watching purely because of its affiliation with like Fox and stuff like that now. I'm pretty sure that the latest seasons of The Walking Dead will be on there. There's only, I think it's up to season 10 on Amazon Prime, which I've just finished watching, the end of season 10 of The Walking Dead. And it's really, I said I wasn't enjoying it. I might have even mentioned it on one of these videos. But let's face it, it's The Walking Dead. I'm never going to not enjoy it. And the stuff that's happening, especially what happened in the last episode of season 10, I'm like, right, I've got to see more. Need to find out what happens after this. So I may very well just resubscribe to Disney Plus, to be honest. Come on. Damn it. That is what I did not want to happen. God. Down we go. Unless there's any treasure chests or anything. Can't see any. Ooh. Is this the Queen? Mm-hmm. Yes. To you too. That music reminds me of the Final Fantasy VIII battle music. I'm pretty sure it's the start to the one we've heard before, but it just struck me then. Yeah, it is the start to one I've heard. Yeah. Just that dun 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 dun. Right, let's keep an eye out for weird mechanics. That looks like it's going to be one that's going to take the entire length. Oh, no, I was mistaken. Oh, God.
守ってみせる。
We'll have to get on a separate one. Natural ripples emanating from the gate? Do I have to stand outside of that? Queen's Harpooner? Did we get rid of you? Okay, you guys are running over here. Oh, I see. I'm not gonna make it! Great, I've got a vulnerability. Okay, we get to it. Can I stand on this one? Is that okay? Oh, no, we're still standing. Okay, right. Oh, shine. Hey, made it this time. Come on, guys, just a little bit more. I don't know whether what I did was the right thing. No, it wasn't. Help. Help! So I guess they go alternately backwards and forwards. Don't know whether to do limp break now. Solid, why not? Run. think we got this. Boom! First time. That's right. Sit down. Better late than never. Right, what's in this treasure coffer? Maiming.
見たところ、いかにも重要な施設のようね。周りにあるものはクリスタルかしら。
道中にも大量のクリスタルが保管された部屋があった。フラウンダーたちはそれから魔物を生み出していたようだが。
We all know that crystal repositories and stores are never a good thing.
おそらくあのクリスタルは古代人がイデアを込めたもの。すなわちここには彼らが確立してきた万物を生み出す概念が保管されているのでしょう。これだけの数があるとなれば、ここはかなり重要な意味を持つ建物なのかもしれません。
Thank you all for joining us at Anida in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiac have we been granted a reprieve. Yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, but of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Venat? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check. Oh, was that the birth of Heidelin then? Or was that the birth of Zodiac? Heidelin. Eh?
彼らがハイデリンの召喚者だというの。
そのようだね。ベーネスという名前は初めて聞いたかな。
ふむ。エメトセルクが語ったところでは、ゾディアークの強大な力をめぐって人の意見は割れたと言います。そしてその力を封じるべきと主張する者たちによって枷となるハイデリンが生み出されたと。彼らについての情報は 今まで得られていませんでしたが、指導者の名を借りるなら、さしずめベーネス派といったところでしょうか。
そんな人たちの弁論が保管されているということは、ここアニドラスという場所はベーネス派の拠点と考えて良さそうね。上等よ。どうにかしてさっきの続きか他の記録を閲覧したいところだけれど。
Yep. It's that thing over there.
「記録が流れるときにあの端末が反応していたと。いいわ、試してみましょう。
Venat, please, why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are our leader, none can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause, far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiac. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Ooh. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder if Venat's the first oracle. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? So Elidibus is the oracle of Zodiac, whereas Minfilia is the oracle of Heidelin?
どういうこと？
What?
エリディブスはゾディアーク召喚の際に核として命を捧げていたというの？
じゃあ私たちの前に現れたエリディブスは一体何だったのよ。
Well, well. The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. Nope. No response. Confound it. If I may, my lady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it's lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmett Selch did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Asians at birth. Rather, they are the titles of office afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becomes vacant. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiac's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. Makes sense? If it's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here, I can feel it. In matters of aetherology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Well, we have a whole heap of questions to be answered. Who is Elidibus? You may now enter Animesis Anida with a party of NPC avatars to make use of this. Okay, yeah, fine. Yes, so many questions remain unanswered, but I'm sure they will be answered in the coming episodes. We will leave it there for now and continue our ASEAN exploration expedition in due course. But for now, from myself, Urianga, Reen, Alice, Thancred, Alphanord, Hedgehoglets, there you are, and Carbuncle. And these flying things over here, from a rainy Kalusia shoreline, it's goodbye, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.